Hi everybody, this is Michelle. I'm back here today at Studio Être Pilates, and I'm going to be doing a little neck release and maybe a little more towards the yoga side. I have a blanket, I have a couple of accessories, I have very nice soft ball, I have a peanut ball. If you don't have these, don't worry, take maybe a hand towel and then you can maybe fold it lengthwise and then roll it and a bath towel and do the same thing. Just a nice, you can even just fold them so the bath towel can go along your spine and the hand towel maybe under your head. You can adjust that once you're laying down. You don't want any stress in your neck and shoulders. So I'm going to start lying down here, and I'm going to take my peanut to start with, and I'm going to put it widthwise between my shoulder blades. Okay, you can also do it lengthwise if you're more comfortable. So I'll be coming right about the bra strap, top of the bra strap, between the shoulder blades. You can go that way. If you're ever more comfortable with the soft ball, you can just change it up. So I'm going to be coming down, placing that between my shoulder blades, finding a place where I feel that my chest can open. I'm going to be placing the ball underneath my head so that I'm nice and supported. If you ever feel that you have tension here, take maybe another blanket or something and just lift that head so you have no tension. So here, just going to adjust my t-shirt. We are going to just open up our shoulders, roll them up, back, and down, and you can let your knees drop inwards. You can close your eyes here, taking a nice couple of deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Just feeling comfortable, allowing your weight to sink into your accessories, into the floor. Trying to feel no tension, trying to release, letting those muscles gently melt down around your accessories, your shoulders opening. Putting a little smile on your face, trying to feel grateful for being here today, for taking time for yourself. 2 or 3 more large breaths. If you like, you can just inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Enjoying your time with yourself, by yourself. Even if there's noise in the background, try to come centered into this moment, right now, where you are. Now, I'm going to be floating my arms up to the ceiling. They're about shoulder distance apart. We're going to go for a little protraction and retraction. I'm sliding my fingertips up towards the ceiling as if I'm trying to touch the ceiling. My shoulder blades are separating from one another, and then I'm sliding them down around the peanut towards the center or the towel, sliding them up and sliding them down around towards your spine. Try to feel the nice sliding of the bones that are attached to your shoulder joint in the back, your shoulder blades. Trying to feel those muscles, if they're tight, if they're shaking, maybe you have some knots in there. And we're going to start here just to make some circles with our arms bent. Bend those elbows. Here I'm going to just be moving a little higher. I just roll down maybe by a centimeter on my balls there, rolling, trying to get some movement around those shoulders. 2 more. Last one here. We're changing directions. Trying to let the shoulders kind of melt in to your accessories. And 2 more. And last one. We're going to be bringing your arms down, opening those shoulders, palms towards the ceiling. I'm just going to turn my forearm, my hands down, but my shoulders are staying open. I'm going to slide my shoulders up towards my ears and slide them down and around. Slide them up and down and around. Now we'll turn our palms up after this one, just to feel the difference. Do you feel more open if your shoulders are more open, your palms are towards the ceiling? You can let your arms go a little wider if you need. Try to feel those bones again in your back, sliding up and sliding down. Up and down. 2 more. And here we're going to open our arms and we're going to come up with our arms. We're going to cross over. I'm going to lift my head and shoulders and stretch. I'm going to release down and open. Again, crossing opposite arms, hugging myself, chin towards my chest, engaging my elbows, and lifting gently. And down, just getting a little thoracic movement. Crossing opposite again, chin to chest, engaging my abs, gently lifting and lowering and opening. Crossing opposite, chin to chest, lifting, lowering and opening. Last one. Crossing, hugging myself, chin to chest, gentle lift, lower, and enjoy. Letting your knees fall in. You have your toes pointed inwards. And I'm just going to remove right now one of my balls. You can take, I'm going to keep the peanut and I'm going to put it under my head, the occipital bone approximately, finding a place that's nice and comfortable. And I'm just going to be gently letting my head being pulled with gravity to where it stops automatically, no forcing. And then I'm going to breathe there, inhale, exhale, seeing if gravity will allow the head to turn a little further. Let it stop where it stops. Big inhale, exhale. Again, just letting gravity pull. Another one, last one, inhale and exhale. We're letting the fascia gently loosen up and making space for those muscles to release. Coming up to the ceiling with the nose, going to the other side, just turning towards the opposite side. Let just the head stops where it wants to stop, no forcing. Just take an inhale and an exhale and see maybe it can melt down on its own to turn a little further. Another big inhale and exhale, melt it. Last one. And exhale. Coming back up to the ceiling with the nose. And we're going to turn our head to the first side. Might have to adjust your little accessory. And then we're going to do gentle little head nods. My chin, small movement goes down and then up. And then relax and see if you can have a little more space. Another little head nod. Chin to the chest, nose up, seeing if you can open a little more. Do this a few times. Little mini head nods. You can almost just imagine it. You don't even have to really do it. It just can be a very minute movement. Last one, little head nod. And letting the head turn. Coming back to the ceiling, doing the same thing on the opposite side. I'm turning to my left, whatever side you're on is perfect. And little head nod, stopping where it stops, no forcing. Chin down, chin slightly up. Maybe we get some more space. Again, chin slides down and up, and more space. Down and up and open. 2 more little minuscule chin nods. Last one. And down. Coming back up to the center with your nose, and we're going to do little circles. I'm going to come down with my nose towards my right shoulder and then chin towards the chest, up towards the center, allowing my head to roll around the ball, even if it's straight on the floor, on top of a little cushy pad, on a towel, it's all good. Last one, and we'll be changing directions of our nose circles. Coming down towards the middle, off to the side, and back to the ceiling. We're going for another 4. Going to the speed you like, that feels good for you. Last one. And back to the center, making a small adjustment, but we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Letting my chin drop towards my opposite shoulder, bringing my chin towards my chest, down towards the center, and back up. Little circles. Gentle, small, just letting gravity pull when your head goes to the side. 2 more. And last one. And we're going to change directions with our circles. Coming down to the middle, off to the side, up towards the center, and down. Massaging the back of the head, the neck, and 2 more. Last one. And back to center. Just going, arching my neck and then tucking my chin. Arching gently, pushing gently the back of the head into your accessory and coming forward. 2 more. Massaging the back of the head, getting some blood circulating, opening up some energy throughout the body. I'm going to be removing my little accessory, and I'm going to put it about my mid back underneath my bra strap, where you feel maybe the beginning of the arch. If this hurts your back, you can also put a blanket or a towel underneath your pelvis to lift. We're just going to do some little pelvic movement here. We're tilting slightly back and front. Small movement again. I feel the pressure on each side of my spine, near my ribs. And we're just doing little pelvic tilts back and forth. 2 more. And we're going to do little circles. So we're going to go to one side, push it down to the back, to the center, opposite side. Just about 4 little circles. Trying to release some tension in the mid-back. Last one. Change directions. Going off to the opposite side, pushing down, towards the back, opposite side, and then tilting to the front. We're gonna go for 3. Nice, slow, deep breaths, as much as you can. And just little pelvic tilts again, back and forth. 2 more. And last one. I'm gonna lift up, lower it just a little more. I'm at my lumbar curve now, where I have my largest curve in my lumbar spine. Letting it melt over. If that hurts, you can lift again on a little cushion. You can also gently lift your head, but you don't want any pressure on your neck. So you're just gonna pelvic tilt up and down. Massaging the lower back gently. You can do this with another type of ball, but you want it to be a nice soft ball. We're not looking for pain. We're not looking to get into the deep muscles and the tendons. We're looking just to release some tension, to perhaps hopefully hydrate the fascia in a nice gentle way. Doing some circles, tilting to my right, pushing to the back, over to my left, and tipping around to the front, to the pubic bone. Nice little circles. You can lift if you like. Your hips off. Just trying to let it flow. 2 more. Last one. Changing directions, off to the left or the opposite side, pushing down towards the center, opposite side, and tilting towards the middle of the legs. Keep going, as large or as small that feels good for you. Going for 2 more circles here. Last one. Staying here and just letting it release, letting that back open, and then tilting it towards you again. Letting it open and shortening in the front body, lengthening in the back body. Going for 2 more. And we're going to do our last one, which is just a little lower. Almost on the top of your pelvis, your, I lost the name, but right the top of your butt bones. You're really nice and stable. You have those 2 little bones that are right at the back there. You want to be sitting nice and stable. And we're just going to be making little circles here. Your pelvis is lifted now. Should be more comfortable for your lower back. No pressure on your neck, just on your shoulders. You can feel the pressure. Letting that pelvis tilt to the side, the front, the opposite side, and the back. 2 more. Last one. And change directions. Coming off to the left or the opposite side. Center towards the feet. Right and then the back. Trying to let everything melt around your accessory. Even if you're on the mat without an accessory, this will still feel quite amazing. At least when you're done. Last one. And center. And then just tilt, opening, arching the back, and pushing the lower back towards the mat. Rolling back and rolling front. Just a few times, going as large as a small as feels good for your own body. 2 more. And last one. Now we're just going to lift up our pelvis, push into our feet, remove your accessory, And I'm going to come all the way down, melting from the top of the spine all the way to the bottom. Lengthening my legs. We're going to go stretch out the front of our thigh in a nice gentle stretch, pulling one knee in towards the chest and releasing. Inhale and exhale to pull it in. Inhale to release. Exhale to pull. Inhale to release. Exhale to pull. Now releasing on the inhale, and we're going to do little circles. About 4 circles in each direction. When you're finished your 4, you change directions. I'm changing, going in the opposite direction. Trying to keep your breath fluid. And last one for me. And we're just going to pull that knee in. Inhale, exhale, pull the knee in. Now we're going to be doing little pelvic tilts, trying to arch my back and then flatten my back. Arching my back and flattening my back. When you're arching your back, you should be feeling more stretch in the front of the thigh. 2 more. Seeing if maybe you can pull that knee in a little further towards your chest between each one. Now you're going to release that leg and just observe the difference between the 2 legs. Maybe you feel a difference in the belly. Take another 2 deep breaths, just observing the difference between the 2 legs. And we're going to pull our opposite knee up, interlacing our fingers around the shin, and then inhale and exhale to pull it towards your chest. Inhale to release. Exhale to pull it in. Inhale to release. Exhale to pull. Inhale to release. Exhale to pull it in. Last one. Now we're going to do our little circles. Little circles. It can be small and slow. About 4 in each direction. When you're ready, you change directions of your circles. You'll feel more tension as that knee comes in and less as it goes away from your body. I have one last one here. I'm releasing gently, and then I'm pulling it in, and I'm pulling my lower back away from the floor, and I'm tilting it in. Pulling that knee in further, and then lifting the lower back off the floor and then tilting it towards the floor. Maybe you can get a little more space. Tilting, little mini pelvic tilts. Arching the back and then flattening the back. 2 more. Last one. And we're going to release that leg. And again, observe how the both legs feel. Letting the chest melt open. You can even put one hand on your lower belly, the other one on the chest. Feeling the rise and the lower of the chest and the belly. Another 2 big breaths. Inhale, let the belly push up. Expand the chest and the clavicle, and let it all melt. Last one. And let it all melt. We're going to be turning off to one side, towards me. Top hand towards the mat, gently pushing to come to a sitting. If you have a blanket or a block, you can always sit up on something. cross-legged, knees bent, however you're comfortable. Make sure you can even sit on a chair here. So here, we're just gonna raise our arms up, big inhale. And we're gonna interlace our fingers, put them behind our head, and we're gonna push our head back into our arms and then release. Gently pushing back, trying to give ourselves a nice little traction in the neck, giving ourselves a nice double chin. And close your eyes while you're doing this. We're gonna go for about 4 more. Trying to breathe. If this is ever too much for your shoulders, you can also take a towel, a hand towel, fold it in half and support the back of your head with your towel and just pushing your head into your towel. And then we're going to go a little thoracic circle. So we're coming off over to one side, down towards the front, circling around to the left and opening to the back. We're going to go for 3 more here, trying to feel mostly the upper back moving, trying to release between the shoulders. And last one. And we're going to come to the center, opposite side, tilting to the opposite side, around to the front, opposite again, to the back. Going for 3 more. And last one. And lowering our arms, rolling our shoulders. If you have a towel, a strap, a belt, anything that maybe can give you a little length, we're going to take your accessory, put both palms up. I'm going to leave my left palm on, put it to approximately the middle of the strap. My right arm is going to cross underneath, elbows together, and I'm going to grab the strap on each side. I'm going to be lifting up my elbows. I'm going to be pushing the strap towards the front as if I'm pushing on a wall. I'm trying to slide my shoulder blades down, away. I should have a nice stretch through the back of my neck, my shoulders. Keep the 3 actions of lifting, pushing, and lowering. Try to take 2 or 3 deep, big breaths. Smile on your face, being grateful for this moment that you're taking for yourself. Last nice deep breath. And we're going to release. Arms down. Right hand comes to about the middle of the strap. Left arm crosses underneath. We're going to be lifting up the strap, pushing the hands towards the front. Shoulders are sliding down. All 3 actions at the same time, trying to feel that nice stretch through the back of your shoulders, the neck, and we're breathing. Trying to keep the actions of lifting, pushing, and lowering. 2 more deep, big breaths here. Releasing. We're just going to place that strap down. We're going to raise our arms up. Inhale. Interlace your fingers. Hands down, turning your palms forward, rounding your upper back, letting your chin melt, and stretching towards the shoulder, between the shoulder blades. Right arm down or left. One arm, elbow goes down. I have my right, you'll have probably your left down towards your left knee, and the opposite elbow up, and then push towards the knee or the arm that is underneath you. Coming to the center, and then tilting in the opposite direction. Opposite elbow down, opposite elbow up, and then pushing, letting the chin go down, pulling that belly in. Nice stretch. Coming back up, last one towards the center. Inhale, And exhale here. And rolling your shoulders back. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Hand on belly, the other hand on the chest. Closing your eyes, smiling on your face. And exhale. Feeling the rise of the belly, the rise of the chest, the lower of the chest, the lower of the belly. Last time. Gently your arms come down to your knees, rolling your shoulders. Thank you. I hope this released your neck and your shoulders and your back a little bit. Have a great day.